We're here with Father Tom Marciniak, who is going to give us our fourth Fireside Chat. Father Tom, we're so happy that you're doing this, and I just want to begin by asking you this question. Father Tom, you told me recently that this year, 2021, will mark 55 years in the Society of Jesus and 45 years in the priesthood of Christ. Can you give me a lens, an optic that sees the movement of those years?
Thank you, Scott. Happy to be with you today for this Fireside Chat, and I love that first question. I was reading recently a article from Pope Francis, who mentioned that he believes firmly that the Vatican Council, Second Vatican Council, or any council, it takes the Church about 100 years to receive the council and take it into its heart. Similarly, when I entered the Jesuits in 1966, we were just at the end of the council, and so there was a lot of movement going on. And now, 55 years later, I can see how the Society of Jesus has taken in to its heart what the council was proposing for the renewal of religious life and the service of humanity. So I'm so grateful for my vocation in the society, and I've seen the shift very clearly from pre-Vatican II, if you will, to where we are right now in the society. So I've gotten to know this new generation, and I see not the new Society of Jesus, but the renewed Society of Jesus, according to the charism of Ignatius that the Second Vatican Council brought us back into communion with. And so I'm forever grateful that I know that generation of Jesuits as I myself move into my 70s.
Thank you so much, Tom. That was wonderful. Tom, a second question. What for you is the most pastorally significant part of the spiritual exercises of St. Ignatius Loyola?
Well, in my experience of working with retreatants here at Loyola, I've come to see very clearly that the exercises of the first week are so important, especially because of the concentration on a core truth. Our brokenness, our powerlessness, our sinfulness, and moving through that pain and difficult time of prayer to realizing that we are infinitely loved. And that's really at the core. That's genuine, that's authentic. We have to get to that first step, otherwise we just don't move in the spiritual exercises at all. Where we want genuineness, authenticity, and that propels us forward in the movement of Ignatius and the spiritual exercises.
Tom, that's really enlightening. I thank you for that. A third question. You've been here at Loyola for about 4.5 years, the last of which was the experience of the pandemic. As you look forward, what is your vision, your hope for Loyola Jesuit Center?
Good question. And personally, and we'll always have to start there in the heart, my idea, my vision, my hope is really based on a scripture quote from Jeremiah, where the Lord speaks through the prophet and says to the people, I have great plans for you, plans of your welfare, not of your woe. I have a plan that is, the future is filled with hope. So these are not pious platitudes, these are truths of our faith. And so even though we're experiencing difficult times and we've had to remake ourselves in light of the pandemic, we're not just doing this on our human effort, but we are working with the Lord. And the Lord is helping us to be faithful and believing in His promises for our welfare, for our future, for bearing fruit in the Lord's vineyard. I am very hopeful, and I hope I have many more years in this wonderfully blessed ministry at Loyola.
Thank you, Tom, very much for being a part of this Fireside Chat.
You are most welcome, and may God bless us all.